se me pega, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, te imaginas lo que te espera. Entre el dueño de la aldea, women se me pega, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, te imaginas lo que te espera. Gamaliel, International Flow. John Gama, dando de la mata. Desde el valle en las hamacas. Salvi, si les tomas es que le está dando vértigo. Viendo para acá arriba. But I don't want the same. I wanna see the lights on. When you look so good, look so fine, baby, you just blow my mind. Baby, you're the last thing playing on my mind. I'm not going to sleep tonight. Baby, you'll be there in my head. You can keep me up all night. You light my fire, baby. I feel it burning higher when I'm in your eyes. You light my fire, baby. You make me.
Just about ready to go. And on the hill here today, Jesus Luzardo. What do we have on him?
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Ozzie Albies up to the
Leading
plate.
off the afternoon for Texas, the second baseman, Ozzie. Albies.
In the air, out towards right center. He's got it. And there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Foul ball. Right through there for a strike.
0-2.
And that misses. Now 1-2. And down on strikes. 2 down. So next to hit for Texas, Wyatt Langford. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Two outs, base is empty. Foul ball, still 0-2. That's down and in. A slider missed. Inside. And the count's even at 2. Two outs. Swings and misses. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back here in Miami. And on the hill in this one, Gavin Williams. What's the scouting report on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Luis Arias, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
1-1. Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Next offering is in for a strike. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. The high heat, too much on that one. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And that's in the dirt. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
1 strike.
Chisholm checks his swing, appeal to third, and he went, says Larry Bullard. 2 down, nobody on. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. And we're back. Digging in, Corey Seager.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
Luzardo back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Fouled off. He was late. What a stop. Throw to first. And that's a great play for the out.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swung on, belted. And gone. Salvador Perez leaves the yard. And they jump out front. It's 1-0. Here's Muncy to hit. He has, as they like to say.
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
That's right. First pitch doesn't find the zone. One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. Next offering is in for a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That misses off the outside edge.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Fires over to first. They get the out on Muncy. 2 down, base is empty. And now it's Jake Berger to hit. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
2 outs. Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Handled that down and in breaking ball very well. He saw the break early coming from the other side and just let it get deep enough and drop the barrel on it at the very last moment.
Riley Green stands in here, takes ball 1 low. On the ground, right side. Throws to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Royce Lewis. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a foul out of play. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And here comes Dansby Swanson. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The shortstop takes the ball.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Stepping in, Otto Lopez. That's to third. Throws to first in time. Marlins set down in order. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Now the left fielder, Esteury Ruiz. Ruiz measures 6 feet even, 26 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year.
Well, he got a first pitch breaking ball right there that he clearly liked the look of. Just needed to let it travel a little longer.
And that is out of play. And now 1-2. In the air, right field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, great grab on the dive. And he beats it. He's safe.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
Counts 1-0.
This one in the dirt. And now a man into scoring position. Man at second. Just missed.
That's inside.
Right through there for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Breaking ball inside. And the count is 3-1. Now a fly ball to right center. Nabs it. Runner tags at second. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only 1 out. Here's Joe Adell. He's 0 for 1.
Joe Adell.
Ripped to first. Caught.
That takes away the opportunity to score the runner from third with a sac fly. We're talking about a different story if that line drive hits the ground, but he made a good play, and they can get out of this thing with one more out.
Langford in the box now as he leaves that one up high.
1-0.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Here's a 1-1.
That's ball 2.
Runner at third, 2 away. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. And at the plate for Miami, Alejandro Kirk. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Check swing, and he went. That is strike 2.
0-2.
And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
The right field.
Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. The next offering misses. Ball 1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's the center fielder, Johan Rojas. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Out to short, Seager. Tosses to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Back here in Miami. Now here is Corey Seager.
Corey Seager.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
Well, these Rangers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He'll circle the bases, and they boost their lead. It's 2-0. Here's the catcher to hit, Salvador Perez. He's already homered here in this one.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And he swings through that one.
Big-time gem right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Now batting, third baseman, Max.
And at first, Max Muncy stepping in for the Rangers. 0 for 1 so far. Just missed. 1 on, nobody out, a run in, top half of inning number 4. Wild pitch, catcher gets a piece. To second, but way too late, safe there. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2-1.
Luzardo with a throw over. Perez dives and can't get back in time. He's picked off. fastball almost got him there.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Right side, hard hit. And he handles it himself for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Jake Berger will hit next. Doubled in his first AB. Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. And there's a ball.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that
One ball,
much in
2
an
strikes,
0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Center field. Rojas settles under it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. And we're back. Bottom of the 4th. And now here's the Marlins DH, Xavier Edwards. And that is downstairs. Ball 1.
You know, these Marlins, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouls one off. 2-2.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Diving try, but it falls in. Base hit. Throws to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Luis Ariz stands in. Outside with a breaking ball. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a fair ball. Coming home. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single, and they trail by 1.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Chisholm in the box now. Takes strike 1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Next pitch is inside. Going to count 1-2. Tying run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Up next for the Marlins.
Here's Royce
Third
Lewis.
baseman, Lewis.
Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
The batter number 7.
Swanson digs in.
Shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
On the ground. And that's a fair ball. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Waste no time there. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
And the batter now, Otto Lopez. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Ground ball left side. Muncy sends it to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Back here at Lone Depot Park, here's Riley Green.
Now pitching for
Paul Sewald into the game.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Swings through that.
0-1's the count.
And that one finds its way through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Rojas in and to his right. Hauls it in for the out. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. 0 for 2 in this one.
Hey!
Squirts away a little bit.
0-1.
And that one fouled off. Green, the base runner at first with one out. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Now here's the Rangers DH, Joe Adell.
Josh Smith.
Towards first, and he can't come up with it. And he's out on the tag. And that will end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Williams back to work. And strike one to the catcher.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Out to short, Seager. Tosses across to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
Right fielder.
Here's Lane Thomas. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it's into the gap. Around first, heading for two. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And now, Johan Rojas. Swing and a pop-up. And that will drop foul. Thomas over at second, one down. Next offering is down low, and it's 1-1. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Langford moving under this one. Drops into the glove, and there's two down. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. 1 for 2. Man on second, two down. Swings through that one for strike two.
0-2.
Next offering upstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the 6th inning. And now the center fielder, Wyatt Langford.
Now pitching for
Righty reliever out of the pen, Andrew Kittredge.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Just a weak fly ball this time. He makes the grab, and there's one down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Kittredge, a guy that features an absolute power slider, throws that pitch a lot. He throws it hard and gets a ton. Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. Another homer, his 2nd home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-1. 1 out, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Swing and a chopper out to short. Swanson fires over to first. And they get Perez for the out.
The third baseman, number
Muncy
13,
digs in.
Max.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Nope, that's
Just missed.
And I think being able to expand with that pitch as you start to offer at it that he can move it just a little bit further away. Before you know it, you're trying to hit a pitch that's off the plate.
2 down, nobody on. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. Got all of that one. A gigantic blast. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they add to the lead. It's 4-1. Base is empty with 2 away. Up next for the Rangers, Jake Berger. That's towards center. Rojas has this one sized up. And that is that. Back here in Miami, bottom of the 6th inning. And now the first baseman, Luis Arias. Fouled off left side.
You know, these Marlins just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. A couple of hits in a row for him here. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away.
Full extension, makes the catch. Royce Lewis, the next up for the Marlins. They're 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. And up next for Miami, Dansby Swanson. First pitch, not close. Next offering is fouled back. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Ruiz. Long run into the gap. He's got it. Runner tags from third. In comes the run from third to trim the lead.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Second baseman.
Now it's the second baseman, Otto Lopez. Swing and a miss at a slider.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to.
On a line, and no one can get there. Runner around third, on his way to the plate. He'll score. Go to second, not in time. He's there easily.
Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the 2-bagger. pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Next to hit, Alejandro Kirk. Right through there for a strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-2. This to third, Muncy. In plenty of time to first, inning over, and it could have been worse. We go to the top of the 7th, and now the right fielder, Riley Green.
Now pitching for
Scott Alexander takes over on the mound.
52.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
There's a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Outside low, and the count is 1-1. That one fouled off. And now it's even up. And it skips in the dirt. Swing and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Here's the left fielder, Yuri Ruiz. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Green gets his lead at first, nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Rojas coming on. One down. Now a long throw to first.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. And that's 2. And we're back. And now, Lane Thomas.
The right fielder, Lane Thomas.
Swing and a chopper. Muncy slings it across. 1 up, 1 down. So up next, Johan Rojas.
The center fielder, Johan Rojas.
And that one fouled off.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And a bunt towards third. And it's just foul. That was close. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Snags it for the second out. Now it's the DH, Xavier Edwards. 1 for 3.
Edwards.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
0-1's the count.
And that one wrapped foul. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Inside, almost got him. Check swing, now an appeal to third. And he went around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. We're at the top of the 8th. Now here's the Rangers DH, Josh Smith. Alexander back to work. Check
Nope,
swing, and that's
inside.
a ball. Off the mark there, and the count is 2-0.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Hard hit right side. Tosses to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Wyatt Langford. Ball one and a pitch inside. And it's fouled away. One down, base is empty. And that one fouled off. Almost got him. And that one lifted in the air center field. Rojas brings it in. And there's 2 down. Here comes Corey Seager.
Now batting, shortstop Corey Seager.
Hard ground ball, base knock. And that means Salvador Perez will have a chance to hit. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Salvador Perez. New pitcher now, Jeremiah Estrada.
Now pitching for the Marlins, number 56, Jeremiah Estrada.
First pitch misses. This one in the air. Lewis squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. Back here at Lone Depot Park, ready for the bottom of the 8th. And the batter down, Luis Arias.
Arias. Now pitching for Texas, number 66, Tanner.
The pitch.
Jump.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
That was straight queso right there.
That's outside. And now it's even 1-1. And fouled off. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging
Now
back into
batting,
the outfield. There's
field.
part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
So now a pinch hitter, Jorge Mateo.
And he would be the tying run boost, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
Strike one. Holding on to a 1-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Up next with the
Now the
Marlins,
3rd baseman, Royce Lewis.
Lewis.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is fouled back.
No signs of wavering on the mound here in the 8th. He's looking rock solid so far.
Langford under it. That is the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one. And here is Max Muncy.
Max Muncy.
So they turn to their closer, Aroldis Chapman.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Just missed.
Running that good fastball up on the hitter's inside. If nothing else, it keeps him from diving out over the plate to get those arms extended on the pitch away.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a splitter. And here's the first baseman, Jake Berger. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 5-3. So digging in, Riley Green. Slider right there. Chapman, a 6'4 lefty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a slider, and occasionally works in a splitter.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen, so hard to play catch-up.
Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there are 2 outs. Now the left fielder, Esteury Ruiz.
Esteury Ruiz.
Just missed.
Ball 1.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Slice down the right side. That's inside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that's in the dirt.
3 and 2.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And they'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And welcome back to the ballpark. Dansby Swanson stands in.
Swanson. Now pitching for Texas. Number 53. Carlos Estevez.
Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 1.
Hey, look, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the 9th means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
Albies over to first in time. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Second baseman, Otto Lopez.
Lopez now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. That one down the line. Muncy sends it to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Up next for the Marlins.
So they're down to their final out. And now Alejandro Kirk. 0 for 3 in this one. Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
He swings and fouls one off. One strike away. Hit to right, and that should do it. And that is the ball game. The 5-3.
Push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. And the way they roll, just lovers intertwined with no place to go. And so they kick.